Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against Toronto. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Bosch with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Now here's Thompson. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Wade. It's Edwards on the wing. Mourning with the screen to the paint. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
I love how she moved the ball right there, setting it up on a platter.
The drive by Booker. And Mourning sends it back. Launches a three. A shot by Wilson, no good. And here's Bosch bringing it up for Virginia Beach. Out to Wade. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And another basket for Toronto.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Edwards. .129 left to play in the first quarter.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Virginia Beach trails by 4. Here's Wade. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Stolen by Bosch. Jumps up, and Mourning throws it down.
The big fella Mourning out ahead on that break.
Pass to Millsap. Now here is Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Knocked away. And here is Iverson. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson inside the line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And look, that's just a guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
Here's Thomas, and the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Iverson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Nene outside. Thompson right side. It's deflected.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
It's Clay off the drive.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
From deep, Iverson. It's good from long range. Iverson's got 6 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Toronto calls timeout. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Johnson outside. Inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Wade on the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. On the wing, Iverson releases. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Virginia Beach trails by 7. Wade. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Here's Millsap. And he uses the glass on the layup. Millsap's got his first basket.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
In right place at the right time. Smooth there on the putback.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
And he can't jam it through. Virginia Beach trails by 5. And he drives in. Launches it. Here's Bosch. Out to Edwards. Tips it. Outside for Thomas. Wade with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wade misses. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Smith driving the lane.
Speed. JR makes a living driving to the hoop.
Thomas outside. Nene pulls it in. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so it's Toronto in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pass to Thomas. Toronto working the ball around now. Down low. Shoots a fader. And another basket for Toronto.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Mourning. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Wade outside. Stolen by Thomas. Fast break Toronto. It's rebounded by Bosch. Virginia Beach trails by 13. Wade. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Raptors call time here. And stolen by Booker. Outside Bosch. And he banks in the layup. Bosch has got it back down to within single digits for Virginia Beach.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker, simply getting it to the open man.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Now here's Thomas. Stolen by Bosch. It's Edwards on the wing. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there. Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Here's Bosch. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the inside. Here's Bosch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Chris Bosch.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Now Wade. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Here's Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bosch grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 7. Inside. Stolen by Bosch. Booker with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Bosch grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Booker. That one wide left.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
That one drops for him. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Alonzo Mourning. The kick out to Bosch. Wade for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Raptors leading by 12. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Edwards. Makes it off the glass. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 15-point game. Double team on Thomas. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Cunningham outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Toronto. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Toronto.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Takes it inside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bosch. Here's Booker. The 3. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
Here's Booker. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a high skill level shot that's difficult to contest. The turnaround was the right move there.
The Raptors call timeout. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And out of bounds, Virginia Beach will have it. Virginia Beach trails by 15. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And you can see Booker's been in the weight room, right? Shows it on that play.
And here is Mourning. The kick out to Bosch. Back to Mourning. No one near him. Not enough on that one as it misses. Booker with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Booker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Virginia Beach. The three from Thomas, and the Raptors miss again.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Wade, double team. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
And this is what Booker is known for. This young guard more than capable of being a lights-out scorer.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of teamwork.
Outside Bosch. And then Bosch with the jam.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the cut of the Raptors. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Pass to Thompson. Mourning with the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Mourning.
In the pick and roll action, Clay leans on his experience, a sense of when to give it up.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, I got this.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. No good from three. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up again. That one misses. Here's Iverson. Now here's Booker. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.